to everybody. Called a brief press conference this morning to inform the Liberian people on the happenings. You see the government sacking armed security apparatus that got the ability to cause problems in this country. That got the ability to cause chaos. You see the government getting rid of motorcyclists from the street at this time where the country is tough. No companies, no job for our brothers and sisters. I think at this time it's not necessary. The government need to stop sacking armed security personnel. It's not good for the peace of this country. It's threatening the peace. We want Joseph Bokai to know that the peace has been threatening. The peace that President Dr. George we have left here, we need to maintain the peace. And the only way to maintain the peace is to stop the witch hunt. Joseph Bokai, we did not bring you to power to witch hunt people, calling people George we are security. They are not George we are security. The Liberian resources were used to train people, and you are traveling on the wrong footing. Because we encourage our people to remain focused, determined, and do what they want to do that will be best in their interest. You are threatening the peace. You have said to your security people to go after people that you are illegally sacking. Because you call them George we are security. We're not President that the George we are personal money that was used to train the people. It was the Liberian resources. That is why I wrote plenary to send for the justice minister and the security apparatus, the heads of security apparatus, to tell us how recruitment is being done. You have set us in the security system that are recruiting people now. I think in my mind, those people you sacking from NSA, from police, from the AFL, from other security agencies, should be placed to fill in the vacancy for the sake of peace. We did not bring you to power for this. Yesterday, my communication was sent to the chair on national security. I'll be meeting with him. He will send for all those security heads to come. They need to absorb those people into the system because those people are trained. You cannot look at our trained armed personnel and sack them because you want to sack them. This is not Republic of Joseph Bokai. This is not Republic of Lofa County. This is Republic of Liberia. Joseph Bokai, you are traveling on the wrong road. And we say these things so the Liberian people can be informed. Because tomorrow, when the paper bear bus, who will feel the heat? Will feel the heat. At the end of the day, people will say, but this thing was happening a long time. Why you put in talk? That is why I'm speaking right now. We see people behind Joseph Bokai telling him to witch hunt Liberian citizens. Those are Liberians that were employed by elected government, now a cardboard government. So we are calling on you, Joseph Bokai, you need to wake up. Because all the people are behind you, so misinforming you when push come to the shop. They will put 900 voltage in your battery will burst. So you gotta be focused. Our people are crying. The motorcyclists. You now have motorcyclists paying $90 US to register the bag. Then you want to restrict them. You now have motorcyclists paying insurance on their bags. You want to restrict them, to harass them. We are calling on the Liberian National Police to suspend what they want to do for now. They tension too much in the country. You're not seeing the tension. Man won't get tension. Then you talk about EPS people you sacking that still carrying arms. If I was an EPS officer that carrying arms and I want to be arrested by police, I will resist it. I will resist it. Because it is their right. You see them shooting gun in the street. To send your police people to arrest them is wrong. Those guys are armed. It's not a rightful way to go. You are bringing chaos, Joseph Bokai. You want to cause problem in this country. You know, when I told the people that Joseph Bokai is running after my left, people took it for a joke. And now it has come to reality. Let me inform the Liberian people that Joseph Bokai have instructed A.B. Kromah and Gregory Kromah to get rid of my left. But that will be discussed in Joseph Bokai and Yekeh Part 2. Joseph Bokai, Part 2 will be nasty, will be dirty. It will be the dirtiest press conference ever in the history of my political left. Part 1 was a diplomatic press conference in Part 1. Part 2 will be going for you, the person that born you, the person that born your wife, Katumu, Yombli Kanga, Prince Moise, and his associates. Liberian Pope, and watch out for Part 2. My left is at risk. My left have been threatening. You know, this is the second time that Joseph Bokai, when I said to you people that Joseph Bokai was the one that told that woman to get on the social media to insult me, people took it for a joke. Joseph Bokai called the woman to the mansion, took picture with her, and posted it on the executive mansion website. Appreciating her for what she did. Yesterday, Joseph Bokai again rewarded somebody that destroyed a girl child left. Where are the mothers? Where are you people? You know, I see similar thing happening between Israel and Iran. I am Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. I will respond. You know, when America told the Prime Minister of Israel, say, Sunday morning when I put my television on, I went to BBC, went to CNN, I saw it. When the President of America told Netanyahu, say, the Prime Minister of Israel, say, do not respond, do not reply to Iran. Netanyahu say, I will do it my way. To all my advisors, to the mothers that will talk when I talk, I'm coming up with Part 2. Part 2 will be the nastiest, the dirtiest, and the most ruthless press conference in my political left ever. You know, I want to appreciate the house. I want to appreciate Imara Dan for officially rating that I brought the horse at you. Our rule says you should always hold the horse, not to bring the horse to public ridicule. I'm not bringing the horse to public ridicule. I will be speaking on my base. I will be speaking as Yekeh. My left have been threatening by the executive. Where are the mothers Your daughter have been brought to the public. Your daughter have been have been abused. Her life have been disrupted. Oh, you put it talking. I dare you to talk when I release part 2. Part 2 coming for Yombly and all. Part 2 is coming for Yombly. Because before I came up with part 1, I told Yombly, if you don't get involved, part 1 coming, she took it for a joke. Yombly, part 2, you will be in part 2. It will be the nastiest effort in my political life. I will owe no regret. I will owe no regret for what I will see. So, just to inform the public, to be on the lookout for Joseph Boakai, Katumu. You know, Joseph Boakai is my boy. 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 You know, you're my friend who can talk. You told me, say, when you fire, I'm on fire. I will fire. That name from Firestone, that name will be called in part 2. Part 2 will bring that name up. And part 2 will be very definite where the incident happened. Part 2. Part 2. Joseph Bokai, he said, you can go after my left. The English you understand. Bokai. Begin. The English you understand. I will speak it in part 2. Katumu Magé. The English you understand. I will speak it in part 2. Joseph Bokai also instructed his police, Kromah, that have been instructed to kill me along with AB Kromah, to not go into my case. I went there, they sent for me, I went there. The only question that God asked me, who signed for the coupon for you? They didn't send for the men that have been accused. So they said, I'm going to put it on tape, the video recording where the men acknowledge. When I say that, I'm not going there anymore until I come face to face with the person I accuse. Let them distance themselves from the coupon. If not, I'm not going to go before the police. And police, don't bother to come to say you will send for Yekeh will cause any trouble in the country. If my issue cannot be handled, I will tell you something in part 2, Gregory. You know, during Ellen Johnson Sirleaf time, President that Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, somebody I hold her esteem, during her time for my land issue, because of the way I was dealing with AB Kromah and Chris Massacre that I served on our operational assistant. I served in session yesterday, I served the police of this country, I served as advisor to Beatrice Munassier, I serve as operational assistant to Chris Massacre, I serve as operational assistant to Paul Monrovia, I serve as commander for Central Street, I serve as commander for King Johnson Road Police Depot, I serve as deputy chief of task force, I serve as the chief of the presidential task force during Chartered Town to raid drugs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, because I was dealing with Chris Massacre, people think I gender my highness talent. I deal with Chris Massacre and AB Kromah good. So they couldn't have any issue on me. AB Kromah, my lane issue to Marshall. Somebody rule out my cornerstone and blood the black. AB Kromah and Chris Massacre put together and say, Yekeh and raw. They handcuffed me in the presence of my children. AB Kromah. I will find that recording. I will ask Robert Clark and Titi Giblo to give me that recording. When AB Kromah said Yekeh is finished too. After they handcuffed me for my own lane business and took me to Bonnie pressing compound. I think it was in 2012 or 2013, right after the election. I contested 2011 and lost the election to my late brother Julius Berry. Now won me with 100 votes. Took me to Bonnie pressing compound. I spent 15 days. I spent 3 weeks in Bonnie pressing compound. I was charged with armed robbery. The day the judge was supposed to rule in the case, when A.B. Kromah said the evidence was Yekeh bought 10,000 blacks. That's how the judge released me. A.B. Kromah, let me tell you something today. I will, in part 2, we'll talk in part 2. We'll talk in part 2. I will talk to plenty of people. Makate, I respect you so much. Don't call me again. Before I came out with part 1, you were informed, but you told me you were all in the country. I'm going to wait. You people couldn't do nothing. I got an interaction between you and myself. Yeah, Makate. Please get all of my issue. I don't need you as a vassal. I don't need you to talk to me. My partner, Joseph Bokai, and myself, we are friends. Oh, Joe, Bojo. My girl Katumu. I want to release part 2. Let me see one woman. I call herself woman to talk. When I release part 2. And part 2 coming very soon. In your side, you call yourself women. I respect you. You say you are mothers. They get what disgrace the way she was disgraced. And she have been a word about Bojo. Bojo. The God of Azoni will come about you. And they play the incident happen about you. Part 2, LeBron will know where the incident happened. I'm taking this thing to the police. I'm not going to go there. My office will take it there. It'll be signed for a Simon Frank that I refuse to go through my case with the instruction from Gregory, with instruction from Joseph Bokai to Gregory that nobody should put interest in my case. Gregory, I know that Joseph Bokai has said to you and AB to get rid of me. When I said it was Joseph Bokai that sent me to take my picture, people didn't believe it. But Joseph Bokai had just a frame. Joseph Bokai had just agreed to get a man that job. You know that man that you gave me that job, Joseph Bokai? Yeah, but you. Piki, partner, with me part 2. My girl Katumu, with me part 2. Yobli, my girl, my former sister-in-law, will meet in part 2. Let me release part 2 to the public. Hey, part 2. Part 2 on your way. Yekeh, my girl Katumu, my boy Jojo, my boy, Joseph Bokai, my boy. The youngest boy on the block. And my girl Yombly will meet in part 2. Let me say thank you. I'm not taking any caution. I will take caution in part 2. In part 2, I will take 20 cautions in part 2. So get set for part 2. Part 2 will be the nastiest ever in the history of the whole world. Part 2 will be the dirtiest ever in the history of the whole world. Because part 2 coming with Yombly, part 2 coming with Primway Wealth, part 2 coming with Stanton Wealth and the daughter. A lot of names to come in part 2. Part 2 will be the biggest. Part 2 will be one of the happiest days in my life. Bojo, the war has started. You are just reawakening my war spirit between you and myself. I want to say thank you to the press. I'm a short information there. My office staff coming to carry my evidence that Joseph Bokai, my boy Joseph Bokai, police asked for, because I know they want to drag the case. They don't want to send for the man to distance himself from the coupon he gave me, but they want to know who has sent to sign for it. Who has sent to sign for it doesn't matter. What matters is I brought somebody complaint, I was very specific in my complaint. Send for the person. Let the person tell the police, say, lady enough for me. Then you do your investigation. Who gave it to you? Then I will bring who gave it to me. Who signed for it? Then who they signed for it for will come. But you not bring the person here for the person to so you want your thing don't let your phone buzz. No, let me tell you the reason why I went to that police station, because I knew you are a very unserious set of people. I went there because they say people there wanted to arrest me. And the day April 17, it was 17, April 17 we're going to start.
April 6.
April 6. No. That day was April 17.
Oh, okay.
That the day April 17 we're going. And April 17 we're going to be a historical day in the country.
Like April 6.
So let me tell you. Let me say thank you and God bless everybody. Thank you so much.
So guys, that was the voice of Honorable Yekeh Kolubah, District Number 10 representative. I'm Princess Katie Kopa coming to you live. Keep following Liberia TV Network as we bring you live coverage. And Honorable Yekeh has said today, no question, and everyone should watch out for part 2. So we keep bringing you the live activities and happenings in here. Thank you very so much.